Hey guys, welcome back to 3-Day Weekend. I'm here with the Pro XP Provolone, and we're going to continue the conversion, making it into a premium today. So this is a base model or a sport, depending on who you talk to. Which means that it doesn't come with the little accent lights front and rear. It didn't come with ride command. It doesn't come with the harness seat belts, just a regular seat belt. And it doesn't come with a telescoping steering wheel. So I've already taken care of the ride command. That's in, and all the wiring is in. But today I'm adding the accent lights. So I have the front one here, all OEM Polaris, and the rear ones, and a new wiring harness for the back end, and this is the accent lighting for the dashboard. This is the accent lighting goes right in here. So the easiest one is going to be the front one, because the plug for the front one is just tucked up inside here. So we just take this one out, put the new one in, and plug it in. The grill comes out pretty easy. There's a clip there, a clip there. Just pull that out of the way. And the plug is up, just sitting up in here. So now we need to take this off, this piece. Oh, there's the plug, fell right down. So we just need to pop that out. Removal of this piece is kind of a pain. So if we look at the new one, it has 4 big posts on it. These guys here. And those feed through, and then they have this nut looking thing on it, which is just kind of screwed down, and it makes its own threads as it goes down onto that post. These are 11 millimeters. So I have an 11 millimeter wrench, and I'm just reaching up behind, oops, and turning it. Eventually, it loosens up and comes out. To get it loose enough, you can turn it by hand. And there's the second one. So that's 2. It's starting to get loose. 2 more to go. Great news. The 2 in the middle are tied up against something, so I couldn't get my ratchet box end on it. So I have to use a regular, plain old wrench, like an idiot. Same principle, just turning it off. Oh yeah? What was up with that? This one is really difficult to see, so helpful little trick. Selfie mode. Just put that on selfie mode, and you can see what you're doing. Let's try it that way. Like so. All 4 are out. And it just slides out. You can see those threaded posts. I have the new one. First thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to plug it in. Make sure that it works. Okay, it works. When I first turned it on though, it didn't light up. I had to start it. Oh, see, it went back out. That's weird. Oh, I bet you it's only on with the tail lights, which are only on when it's running. Yeah. So that center accent light only comes on when the tail lights are on. Yeah, that's what's going on. Okay. Well, it works. To test it though, I did run the plug up through that hole so I wouldn't have to unplug it again later. So now, time to slide it in. Line up the 2 outside ones first, and it should move into place. So just pushing on it. I had to move the plug up a little bit to get it past, but now it's in there. And before I tighten it down, before this gets pinched. Ooh. Yes. All right, I'm gonna put that in and put these 4 nuts back on it. And it is in. Nice clean line. Looks terrific. I'm gonna throw the grill back in and we're done with this bun. Cool. All right, time for the rear ones. Now this is important. The front one had the plug all set and ready to go. The rear ones in this one are not ready to go. I've read online that some people have them and other people do not. So I'm going to show you one that does not. This one does not. One wire comes up here. There's no tail. It doesn't go off in another direction. It ends right here. Furthermore, this is the main harness connection for the whole rear end, and I'll show you later, but I am completely missing one of the wires for the accent lighting. It does not exist, so this wiring harness is not for accessory or the accent lights. So in order to do this, you have to order the whole harness, which I have to replace, and to do that, I'm going to take off the box because the wire goes underneath there and it's hooked to the camera and everything when it passes through. So I think it'd just be easier just to take the box right out. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, box is out, piece of cake. If you haven't done it before for an oil change or something, there's 4 Torx, 40 screws, and that whole thing just lifts right up and out of the way. But if you've done an oil change, you've already been in here. So the harness in question goes up to that taillight, down through here, across, camera, just plugs in, then it keeps going. This tees off and goes to that taillight, and then this one runs down to the main plug here. So we're going to replace that with this harness right here. And the part number, oh, here it is, part number 2415007. That is the one with the accent lighting. I'll show you the difference. Very important difference on these. So let's get these all disconnected. Of course, if you clean your machine first, that's always a plus. Just unplug that one and follow it along. The wiring harness is all disconnected all the way through, just sitting here. Camera unplugged, everything's unplugged, and this is unplugged. So it's ready to replace. But since I'm right here, this was pinned up underneath. Here's the difference. See that pin? See that red wire? That red wire is the accent light wire, and it does not exist on this harness. But it does exist on the side-by-side coming out of the main harness. So it doesn't matter what anyone says on that. If you don't have that red wire and you don't have the little jumper coming off of the taillights like this, that's your taillight, that's your accent light, then you can't just add these accent lights. You need to replace that harness. So now I'm just going to pin this into its spot and get that all run. Now it's time to install the lights. This is the right hand, 2414543, and the left hand, 2414542. And those are held on by 6 screws. Part number 7549731. These are kind of a pain to line up. I can get it. They go right there. And I've got the bottom screw fed through. And now I'm just working on the tops. And I'm getting them all started first, and then I'll go through and tighten them down. And that one is in place. All 3 screws are nice and tight. So, we just need to plug it in. Plug in the taillight first. Then, this little clip goes right in that groove. And then plug it in. Oops, backwards. And that's it. That one is installed. Now if I turn the key on, it lights up. Yay! I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. I almost forgot. If you have a camera, make sure you plug that in. Otherwise, you'll be sorry later. Looking good. They both lit right up. Nice factory finish, factory wiring. I like it. Alright, I'm gonna put the box back together, and then we'll start on those accent lights on the dash. So now I'm here with the dash accent pieces. I know that's passenger, that's driver, but I'm not 100% sure how they're gonna go in. So I'm gonna do some exploratory surgery real quick and figure it out, and then I'll let you know. This piece of trim here just pulls out. It's got 3 clips holding it in. And once I pulled that off, there's a screw right here. These big Torx 40 ones. And once I took that out, this piece comes out. And this piece is 2 separate pieces. So I'm thinking that this goes there now. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. So that becomes 1 piece, and then the whole thing will go back in there. But I have to find my plug. If you didn't do the ride command upgrade, you will not have this plug. It is standard 12 volts from what I understand. So you could wire it up manually, but don't be looking for this plug if you don't have the ride command. You have to have the ride command to have this plug in it. I got her plugged in. It does light up. So now it's just a matter of making it fit back in here. There it is. Nice tight, smooth seam. Little tabs go down and pin underneath the dash. So I think I got it. Now I'll put this. There it is. Cool. That looks neat. And then, steer wheel back down, put this piece of trim back in. And that side is done. Now, that side. I thought this would be worse too, but it isn't. So this piece of trim, pull that out, it all goes up to release the clips. 2 screws there and there, and this piece comes out. Looks like it's a 2-part piece as well. Yep, same thing. That one comes out. This one goes on. I found the wire, but it's in there pretty far, so I'm gonna have to send this in and plug it in from behind. And that, like so. Line these up thusly. Oh, they gotta go under. Kind of a tight fit over here. Ah, there we go. Oh, it's beautiful. That's the spot. That's the spot. Let's see if I can plug that in before I mount it. Got it plugged in. It wasn't easy, but I got it. Put these 2 back in. This piece of trim back in. And it goes down. Put the glove box open. There we go. And turn the key. And it's on. It looks glorious. Look at that. Cool. We got the full premium accent kit on there now. Awesome. So the only thing this lacks from the premium are the harnesses, which I'm not doing, and a telescoping steering wheel, which I'm also probably not doing. I might tackle steering wheel, audio controls, maybe. We'll see, undecided. Because those would be kind of handy, but I don't even have the speakers in yet, so we're getting closer. Closer. And that's gonna do it for me for today. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Keep track of all the latest videos, because we're always working on these machines. And check out some of our latest videos while you're here. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate you stopping by, and we'll see you next time on 3-Day Weekend.